vibrant, mystical, awe-inspiring. This is Earth. Humans have separated themselves from nature, and their insatiable appetite for industry has only left small pockets remaining. But there is a place where the natural world still shines, a place of beauty and culture, where the people still connect with the land, one known for its rolling emerald hills, valleys, and dramatic weather. This land has faced centuries of hardships, but through it all stood strong, and like its people, nature is still here. This is Wales. Heads held high and scraping the sky are mountains that have stood since the Devonian period 400 million years ago. Over the last 2 million years, these ancient giants were carved out of a higher landscape by massive glaciers, and in turn, they've shaped Welsh culture, history, and legends. This is the Brecon Beacons. Legends say that beneath the central peak of the Brecon Beacons sleeps Wales' mighty defender, the Red Dragon. It's said that the dragon rests here after a fierce battle with an invading white dragon. The ridge that connects Penavon and Corndee sits along the dragon's back as it slumbers. Above these sleeping giants soars a much smaller scarlet spirit of the skies. With over 4,000 breeding pairs across the UK, this raptor may not be as legendary as the Red Dragon, but it's far more likely to be seen: a red kite. In the medieval ages, red kites were a common sight. By the 1870s, only a single female remained, hiding amongst the Welsh hills. But since the 1980s, conservationists have helped the red kite claw its way back from the brink of extinction and soar to the population we see today. The red kite is Wales' longest and most successful conservation story, and this resilient red baron stands as an everlasting symbol of persistence and Wales' refusal to bow its head in the face of adversity. Beneath its wings, tucked between the valleys, hides a rare ecosystem unlike any other, a realm of magic and wonders. 8,000 years ago, these woodlands would have been at their peak, covering 75% of the Welsh landscape. This is a Celtic rainforest, the birthplace of druidry and a gateway to the spirit world. Sacred groves of oak, ash, and birch, once honored for their wisdom, now act as a haven for a host of native plants, animals, and even a few invaders. At the turn of the 20th century, Celtic rainforests covered only 5% of Wales. But as of 2024, conservation efforts have helped raise that to 10%. Below the canopy is another culture more vital than the trees themselves. Thriving in the damp, dark conditions, a sea of ferns, fungi, moss, and lichen are the main event. These low-lying epiphytes coat every surface, locking in moisture that the rainforest needs to survive. This is symbiosis in its most beautiful state. Stepping out to sea are rocky shores older than every plant and animal on Earth. For eons, they've held strong against the changing world and cold seas. The spectacular southwest coast of Wales. While they may not climb as high as the mountains, the Pembrokeshire cliffs are no less a sight to behold, and the stunning scenery doesn't stop there. This is a transition zone that hosts a variety of habitats, from grasslands, islands, and heath, to valleys and freshwater ponds that provide a refuge for all those who dare face the open North Atlantic Ocean. Of all the souls to call these cliffs home, none are a more precious sight than Cymru Island's famous puffins. Every season, these pelagic seabirds come here to mate and raise their young. Today, puffin populations on Cymru Island are at an all-time high, with 52,019 puffins in 2026 alone. Of all Wales' natural resources, the coastline stands as the ultimate symbol of strength. Scarred and unchanged, but unbeaten and unbroken. It's no secret that nature is being pushed to the brink of collapse, but there are still places where it refuses to go gentle into that good night. Wales is a land whose beauty comes from the timelessness of its history, the depths of its connection, and its quiet but unrelenting strength in the face of adversity. Nature is under threat, but we can hope that in Wales, nature is forever.